Hey YouTube, Cup Dipper 111, uh, trying this live thing again. Last one got ruined, so just trying it again. This one may or may not be long, just because for the fact I don't know what I'm doing. So if y'all could help me out, that'd be awesome. I know it should be simple and straightforward. Just talk. Just open your word hole and just talk. But I'm not like I'm not like most YouTubers on here, which I'm pretty sure most YouTubers are actually scared to hop on um, YouTube and just do their thing, but they do. So because they take pleasure in it, which is awesome. They make this world a little bit brighter. Um, I am a lowly YouTuber, so don't expect anything interesting. However, whenever I get paid, I will be doing. I will be getting a can of Siberia, and I will be uh, trying that. Yeah, that's going to be quite interesting because I've never had Siberia. I've seen the effects, which kind of scares me a little bit, but who doesn't love to watch somebody overdose on nicotine? But this video is probably gonna get flagged. Anyway, so I'm a Republican. Okay, let's just go ahead and start that out. Um, I like Trump. I do. This country needs Trump. I'm not so sure I want to do this now because that's kind of icky. I've already chewed it. Oh shit. Still has some of the flavor, some of the smell to it, I suppose. But anyway, so you know, it just angers me to see these people not appreciate this country, and the benefits that they have. I mean, if you go anywhere else and you try this bullshit, you either get locked away for life, killed, or some other horrible shit would happen. I'm pretty sure of that. Um, you know, and as an American patriot, the fact that Biden could actually get office scares the ever living crap out of me. I don't want that incompetent motherfucker getting in office. I really don't. Fuck Biden. Screw Biden. But that being said, it angers me to sit here and watch people do this shit to their home. Like they don't give a shit. I mean, come on. This isn't what America was. America was built by people who loved America, who appreciated, actually being here. You know, Immigrants from all over the world came here. They could have gone anywhere else, but they came here because they knew they could make a life for themselves here, not anywhere else. They went anywhere else and they knew they were fucked. Let's see if I can actually still get some nicotine out of this. You know, I don't have a spitter. I did not think this went through. Okay, I'm gonna throw that away anyway. So. No, but it just, it angers me to see this bullshit happening. Like, I mean, if the left gets office, if Biden gets office, this isn't gonna be the home of the free or home of the brave and land of the free anymore. I fly the rebel flag. I do. And it's not because I'm a racist. It's because I know what it actually stands for. And it's not racism. In fact, the Civil War actually started because the North was trying to tax the shit out of the South and take their shit. It wasn't initially because of slavery. Am I saying slavery wasn't a big part? No, I'm not, because it was. But anyway, we're getting off track. Rather, I am. If Biden gets office, I strongly believe that that right to fly the rebel flag is going to be taken away. And they've already taken away our statues. And if I'm correct, that falls under symbolic speech. Just like burning the American flag, burning any flag. Doesn't have to be the American flag. But I use that because that's what you see. You see these people burning the American flag and saying "fuck America" and all this other bullshit. Burning the flag is protected under the First Amendment. You don't believe me? Look it up. It's considered symbolic speech. So they have that right. Which is stupid to me. I mean, why? I mean, if you don't like America that much, I mean, if you hate America that much, why are you even here? Oh, that's right. It's to cause ruckus and trouble, as much mayhem as you can. That's why. Now, as I said, I'm a Republican. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the First Amendment. I do. I also believe in Trump. MAGA. Make America Great Again. Trump 2020. And I'm hoping Trump gets office again. I'm hoping he gets reelected. Because this country needs him. This country needs this man. He does. I mean, we do. Biden is incompetent, can't finish his sentences, stutters, says the creepiest shit in the world, and yet these people want him in office. Supports BLM, which, by the way, I'm gonna get some hate. If anybody actually watches this far into the video, I'm gonna get hate, but I don't care. Fuck BLM. All lives matter. Fight me. I don't care. All lives matter. For the simple fact that by saying Black Lives Matter, they're just making it about themselves. What about every other race that gets treated like shit. The natives. They get treated just as bad, if not worse. But doesn't matter. No, BLM. Apparently, if you whine and bitch enough, the government gives you what you want. You know why people like me and myself think that's bullshit? Because we believe in working hard. We believe in busting your ass for what you want. Not throwing a little fit and acting like a man child that still wears diapers and sucks your fucking thumb to get what you want. That never worked for us. We always had to work for what we wanted. And if we threw a temper tantrum about anything, we got smacked. It's just the way it was. All these people enabling this, they need to knock it the fuck off. Seriously. You need these people, and if you're one of these people that supports BLM, you need to grow the fuck up. Because it's not just about blacks, but every other race. Every race matters. Yes, I'm not saying that blacks don't get picked on and they don't get it where they don't get it bad. They do, which is sad. It sucks. But then so do the natives. So do back in the day. I'm not sure if they still get it bad now, but back in the day, so did Asians. Asians had it fucking horrible. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's so much now as it was then, but look at the natives. Look at Standing Rock. What were the police doing there? What were the riot teams doing there? When these Native Americans were peacefully protesting, weren't hurting anybody, weren't destroying any businesses, weren't graffitiing the fucking streets that the taxpayers paid for. They're just peacefully protesting. Yeah, there might have been some that were, acting like an asshole, but in all reality, the majority of them were just there peacefully protesting a major oil company, while the police were sicking dogs on old Native Americans, on children, women, shooting them with beanbags, just fucking with them. What did they do? They stood their ground. That's what they did. They didn't go around murdering cops. They didn't go around blaming a system that had nothing to do with what they were protesting with or against. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. They weren't blaming every single cop that was part of the corrupt system. Not all cops are bad, despite what some of you think. I've had people tell me all cops are bad because they choose to wake up and serve a corrupt system. Let me tear a huge asshole in that, okay? Not all cops are bad. Just because a system is bad doesn't make an individual bad. Okay. There are cops out there that try to do the right thing, that respect the badge, that respect the Constitution, they actually protect and serve. But yet, they risk their lives every single day, especially now. Especially now that people are, threatening to kill cops. If they wear a uniform, it doesn't matter. If they wear a uniform, they're dead. They're as good as dead. And it's sad that people think like this. I mean, if it weren't for the good ones, we would have a shit ton of crime. But I mean, not saying that we don't still, because we do, and it sucks. It does. It needs to be eradicated. I wish, but it's not going to happen. But we wouldn't have as many pieces of shit behind bars. We wouldn't have as many rapists on death row. We wouldn't have as many, criminals locked away for life with no chance of parole. If it weren't for the good ones, we would be in a pile of dog shit. But because of these people's mindset, the good ones deserve to die, apparently. Why is that? Why are there videos? If all cops are bad, why are there videos of cops doing the right thing? Hell, there's videos of cops pulling cops over because there was no need for them to be speeding. No need for them to have their lights and sirens on. But yet they're bad, right? Because they wake up and go to work. The good ones actually protect and serve. The dirty ones are the ones that need to go. But if the left wins, let's go back to that. If the left wins, they'll see to it that this defund the police bullshit actually happens. They'll see that this new group, the NFCA or whatever they're called, a new leftist radical group, that they'll see to it that they get what they want, which is the entire state of Texas, which is my home, which is not going to happen. They're going to be in for a surprise, because we're not just going to give up our home like that. Not to anybody. I just don't see how this is actually a thing. I really don't. I mean, shit. The people that are corrupting the system, they're the ones that need to go. The ones that are using the system for their own personal gain, they're the ones that need to go. And not just, this isn't just about cops, this is about everybody. Politicians, corrupt politicians, they need to go. Corrupt corrupt judicial systems, they need to go. You get my point. I just don't agree with this BLM thing. I really don't. Fuck BLM. I'm not saying that all BLM supporters are bad, but the ones that are out there murdering people because they're white, or saying that the whites or the reason this nation is falling. They're part of the problem. They're the ones that are causing this nation to fall. It's not because of the whites. I demonizing demonizing the white race for something that happened 100, am I saying get over what happened? No, I'm not. Not at all. But I am saying that demonizing an entire race for something that happened, it isn't right. I mean, I'm not going to apologize because I'm white. I'm not going to apologize because I was born a different color than somebody. Just not. I'm just not going to. BLM can go fuck themselves. That's just my opinion on that. And that's my life, I guess. I mean, if there's anything y'all want me to do challenge wise, dip challenge wise, gaming, anything, anything so that I can, get people. I know YouTubing is not for everybody. I don't think it's for me, but I'm gonna keep trying. Well, you know what? I've never actually played Doom, so I wouldn't know. But I can always, try it out. I can always play it. I know there are, some Christian games. Hell, I think there's a game that I played. I can't remember which one it was, but I know it had Christianity in it. I know that. Well, I hate to say this, but my computer is at 2%, so you know what? I could just go plug in my laptop and keep going, but do I want to? But no, yeah, if you know what, yeah, I will. Fuck it. I want to talk to my people. I want to. You know what? I'm gonna keep trying. But yeah, that's just my opinion on this whole BLM thing. You know, like I said, it's my opinion. It doesn't mean that everybody thinks like that, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a lot of people nowadays on both sides that say fuck BLM because it's bullshit. There are even leftists that are tired of this bullshit, and it is what it is, you know. But yeah, if there's anything y'all want me to do, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna find a lot of people that respect people's opinions nowadays. I mean, a woman got shot because of her opinion. A 24-year-old mother said all lives matter at a BLM rally and got shot to death. It's hate and racism. That's what it is now. That's just how I feel. Because that's what it looks like. The ones that are killing and murdering people because of their opinions are the ones that give the ones that aren't doing that a bad name. And it's a very, very bad name. The ones that are robbing, looting, rioting, killing. Just making this BLM thing look fucking stupid. You're not gonna find anybody on the right side that doesn't agree that Black Lives do matter, because they do. Everybody's life matters. You know, and I'm not saying that just because I'm white, or because I'm a right wingist. I'm saying that because it's true. As soon as we start seeing each other as being equal, which sadly is not going to happen because there's people that just want to divide, then, and only then will this nation start to rise up again. But until that happens, this nation isn't going anywhere because we're all fighting against each other. The right against the left, race against race. It's just not going to stop, and it needs to. It really does. It needs to. This whole COVID thing, something just doesn't smell right about it. I mean, it just doesn't seem right to me. I mean, we got people. I'm at Job Corps. I'm at Box Elder Job Corps in South Dakota. So we're in the mountains, so we're pretty isolated, But the staff that work here, they go home at night. Okay, they go into town. They risk catching it, but here's the thing: if it's a virus, which it is, I'm saying it is, a virus, everybody's gonna catch it, no matter what. No matter if you wear a flimsy ass fucking mask, it just. I agree with you. There we go, right there. Mm-hmm. See, and the funny thing about that comment, YouTube wanted me to review that. They gave me the option to either show it or hide it. I'm not gonna hide the truth. I'm not gonna hide it. And see, everybody was fine with the protests. It's when the rioting started. It's when the killing started. It's when the looting, the robbing, and people burning down people's businesses. That's when people started having a problem with it. Well, that's when I started having a problem with it. There are some that had a problem with it from the beginning, but I had a problem with it whenever people started rioting, killing, that what I just said. And then they want to start defacing and taking down monuments, and apparently they can get away with it. But yet, as soon as we raise a gun, a rifle, a pistol, doesn't matter what it is, as soon as we raise a gun, a firearm, against somebody who is threatening us, we're in the wrong. Why is that? Why is that? Because it's the left pushing their agenda. for no guns. For a complete gun ban. That's what it is. And this, people have their opinions about the rebel flag. I fly it, and I will happily fly it. I don't care what anybody has to say. Go ahead, rip it, burn it, take it down. I'm just going to buy a new one and put it right back up because I know what it stands for. But back to that whole thing. I have always loved my country. Always loved my country. Wanted to serve. I came that close to being sworn into the Marines. But then I had to open my mouth and I lost my chance. But it's for reasons that I can't control, So honestly, I'm thinking about, reapplying for the Marines or for the military in general. This time just not saying a damn thing about my medical history, my past medical history as a child. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. What was I saying? Oh, right. If the left gets office, gets the power that they're so desperately trying to seek, because they have said that they will do anything that they can to get Trump out of office. What are they doing? They're declaring war on the American people is what they're doing. But they don't see that that their party is using them to push their agenda. And it angers me that people just want to blindly follow other people, in office. It angers me to see these people not have any respect for the country that they grew up in. It just... Flying the rebel flag, having statues... I'm going to start my computer there. Having statues up, of Confederate, soldiers and people of the Confederacy. If I'm correct, that's, that falls under symbolic speech, which falls under the First Amendment. And by taking them down and defacing them and allowing them to get away with that, that's infringing on our constitutional right to freedom of speech. The left is going to spark a war that they're not going to want. They're going to regret it. The silent majority, we will rise. And when we do, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it at all, because they're going to spark a war that they do not want. Me personally, I believe that the South just needs to cut ties. And yes, I am talking about secession. And I believe that it does need to happen again. Now, I've had a lot of people tell me that it's considered treason, but I've looked it up. It would only be considered treason if we levied war against the government, which I don't think would happen, but it might. But anyway, let the North just rip themselves apart. That's fine. I personally don't give a shit. But me as a Southerner, I'm from Texas. That is my home. And me personally, secession would mean us protecting our home front. Keeping those that want to destroy and divide out, unite, band together. That's just what it would be for me. You know, for there might be others that have different ideas, you know, but nowadays I just run into people that just talk about it. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to do it. I want to take action, and I want to help, we can't stop this from happening, but we can damn sure make sure that it doesn't come down south. We've already had in Wichita Falls, we had I say we, but I wasn't there obviously because I'm up here. But in Wichita Falls, there was uh, a series of petitions being signed to keep a Confederate monument, and the government voted on that. Well, the mayor got together with his people, voted on it, you know, and he said, me personally, I'm not gonna walk by it and get offended by it. So, but he also saw the reason why people wanted it, removed. That's the kind of people we need to see on both sides in government. We need people that are going to look at both sides and not just one. And that goes for both parties, the left and the right. But I just anyway, I just feel that, BLM is bullshit. It's just another way for the left to push their agenda and to get Trump out of office. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that they're not doing that. Prove to me that that isn't what the left is doing. I don't think anybody can. They can come up with all these reasons, but until they do some actual digging and find out what the left's agenda really is and not what they say it is, nobody can actually prove that. But as Republicans, we see that. We see what they're trying to do. We see what they are doing. And it's bullshit. It needs to stop. It needs to end. As an American patriot, I'm very angry about this bullshit that's happening. I don't think Biden needs to get in office. Fuck that guy. And Trump 2020. Make America great again. Huge Trump supporter, so well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. If you have any friends that might, might be interested in subscribing, that would help get my channel out there, But like I said, I'm not one, and I'm not a big YouTuber, and I don't think I will ever be a big YouTuber. But that could all change, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to want to do it because YouTube can pay me. No, YouTube's demonetizing everybody. YouTube is fucking everybody. It's annoying because my favorite YouTubers are having to turn to mobile games supporting them or sponsoring them because YouTube won't. YouTube's just demonetizing the fuck out of everybody. I mean, hell, I've noticed even on mine, I'll get I'll go to look up, some of my videos, and some of them aren't there. But yet, when I go into my channel, to look at everything, to look at how many views, how many comments I have, all my videos are there. But yet, some of my videos are being hidden. Hey, I mean, maybe I can get sponsored by Raid. Who knows? I don't know how I would do that, but anyway, that was a joke. I was joking too. I was just making sure, I'm just kidding. I took me a while. Took me longer than it should have. Anyway, but yeah, I agree with you. YouTube used to actually, be a good, site. They didn't hide as many videos, and then all these people got on YouTube, started speaking the truth, trying to get people to realize what the left is doing, or what's happening in the world. And YouTube just said, fuck you, and just started hiding those videos and demonetizing them. Because YouTube doesn't like the truth. In fact, I'm sure somebody will hop on here if they actually, watch the whole thing, which I doubt they will. But anyway, I'm sure somebody's gonna hop on here, get butthurt about what I said, flag the video, and it's gonna get taken down just like that. YouTube is just full of fucking snowflakes. Just like everything else nowadays. Exactly. And see, I used to, my other channel that I had, that I lost the password for, and unfortunately, I had two-step authentication on it, which was bullshit. And then I broke my phone, wasn't able to get my shit, and I had to create a whole new Gmail. But anyway, with that to the side, that wasn't on there. The content for kids, that wasn't on there. I mean, my solution to that, to these, these parents, watch what the fuck your kid is watching. If you don't like it, there's a thing called parental controls. You can stop what they're watching. These parents these days, my God. If I'd said any of the shit that these kids say these days, I got smacked. These kids just get away with a hell of a lot more than I used to. Holy fuck. They can cuss their parents out, and their parents will just sit there and be like, watch your mouth. Nah, that wasn't it for me. No. I even said one cuss word. I got fucking smacked. With her ring on. And you know that if you can't remember a time when you got smacked, you got factory reset, my friend. These parents nowadays, they won't discipline their fucking children. It's annoying as fuck. Like a kid sitting there screaming, screaming in the middle of the store, throwing a tantrum because they can't get because they want something. And they're just over here like, okay, I'll get this for you. No, 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 God, no. We worked for what we wanted. Even as a kid, we worked for what we wanted. Exactly. Exactly. That right there. These parents, they get mixed up between discipline and abuse. Two very different things. Different. One leaves marks, one builds character. If you don't know the difference between discipline and abuse, you don't need to be a parent. I'm just saying. Because if you can't discipline your children, then they're gonna grow up to be little shits, and you're gonna enable that. And then what do you have? You have a kid who feels like they're entitled to every fucking thing in the world. See, when I was a kid, it was any and every household item that they could reach. Didn't matter what it was. And if she could use it, she'd use it. I got my ass torn up when I was a kid. And then the worst phrase in the world. One that'll make you think, oh shit, I better stop what I'm doing after this, of course. Because you want to know what that phrase is? Wait until your father gets home. If that doesn't make you stop dead in your tracks and make you reassess life, I don't know what will. That was the scariest phrase growing up. Because you knew. And your mom said that, your dad was going to tear you a new one. That's what was going to happen. It wasn't just going to be a slap on the wrist. It wasn't going to be a talking to. It wasn't going to be, some little bitty punishment. No. Your ass was grass, and he was the mower. Exactly. Exactly. That's all you could do at that point. Just try to survive what your father would have in store for you. Ooh. And most of the time you already knew. You already knew what was going to happen. So you were just sitting there like, well, I'm fucked. And then you're over here, on MySpace, then being like, hey, if I don't show up at school tomorrow, my dad killed me. Oh shit. Oh, these kids these days. Go by how many likes they get on a post. Go by, how many friends they have on Facebook. No, my mom did. Whenever I'd stay inside too long, kick my ass out of the house and lock the door. That's what she would do. Mom, I'm thirsty. Drink out of the water hose. Hey, how do you like my ceiling? That's nice. Anyway, yeah, drinking out of the water hose. on a hot summer day in about 102-degree heat, playing outside. Oh, shit. Oh, another good phrase. Better be home before the lamps, the street lights come on. If those street lights came on before you were home, you got fucked up. Again, not just a slap on the wrist, not a little punishment, not a talking to. You got fucked. These people wouldn't know what hard work is if it kicked them in the ass. Honestly, they really wouldn't. I may have grown up I may have been born in the city, but I was raised in the country. Farm life. Now that's hard. That's some hard work. Cutting down, spraying weed satch, pulling stumps out of the ground, mending fences, digging post holes all day at 102-degree heat. That's some hard work, but it's satisfying. At the end of the day, when you see how much loading bales of hay that weigh 50 pounds, picking them up and putting them on the truck. Yeah, that's plowing. Holy fuck. That's some hard work. But, like I said, it's satisfying. At the end of the day, when you see how much work you got done during that day, during those 8 hours, 8, 10 hours, however many hours you were working out there, out in the fucking field, it's satisfying. Very, very satisfying. It was nice, But these kids think that working at McDonald's is hard. Cleaning dishes is hard. Bitch. People these days. Just, I have a problem with people. People suck. Especially these days. They suck. I just don't get them. I just don't get people. Not these days. I mean, hell, not even when I was a kid. I didn't even hang out with kids my own age. I hung out with adults. Because I just didn't understand, the people my own age. I was like, why? What I considered fun when I was a kid, though? This is going to sound fucking stupid. This is going to sound bad. But I considered fun, ding dong ditching people, pissing on electric fences. I didn't. That wasn't fun. Not fun as in yay, let's do it again. Fun as in it may have sucked, but good memories. Good memories. Going outside, playing, not being inside all day. Fuck that. I can't sit around all day like these people can. Sit around on their fucking video games. Not all day. I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a big gamer. I did. Hell, I could sit at my computer and play my games for 12 hours a day without even have to get without even getting up to go piss. I used to be able to do that, and it's what calmed me down. But then I discovered the outdoors, and after that, I just could not stay inside. Fuck that. But people on their phones, like you see it every day. You see it all day, every day. People like in their phones just like this. Like, what the fuck? Do you know there's more around you than just that little screen in front of your face? There's a world where there's trees. I used to climb trees. I used to be a huge climber. See, I had no problem climbing a tree, but coming back down, that was my problem. And it sucked. I hated it. But I loved to climb. I still do. I just haven't done it in a while. Riding horses, bareback riding. That's fun. Hunting. That's fun. Fishing, which I need to do. I need to go fishing. I have like a 24 pack of beer, lawn chair, fishing rod. I have. I have. I used to even climb our Christmas tree when it was. That didn't work out so well though. I got about halfway up and then, yeah, fell in some broken ornaments. That was nice. That was real fun. But I have done that. Climbed up on top of the refrigerator to get into the cookie jar. That's what I would do. Shit, because you'd always keep it right above the refrigerator, right in those cabinets. So I'd climb the refrigerator, drag a chair over there, get on top of that, climb onto the counter, climb on top of the fridge, get my cookies or whatever was in that jar. It didn't have to be cookies. Could have been anything. Anything sweet. I always got in trouble for it, but I still did it. I was a little shit. Yeah, I used to climb everything. Trees, yeah, I used to go rock climbing. I used to climb the Christmas tree. I remember one time whenever I climbed, there was a branch leading out onto our roof. I was like, I gotta get up there. So, so I climbed that tree and climbed out on that branch, got on the roof. My brother thought it was the coolest thing ever, so he went inside to go grab my mom. And then I was stupid. It was like, I'm gonna look down. I took a step forward, lost my footing, right into the grass. Oh, I still remember what I said. I was like, I think I need an x-ray. And I was only like 4 or 5 years old at that time. My mom was surprised that I even knew what an x-ray was. Oh. But no, yeah, it's nice to see that, somebody agrees with me, somebody who shares like experiences. Uh, it's nice. And Yeah. Never actually gone live on this on the fucking stupid tube. I have plenty of videos. I'm mainly a dipping channel, but I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to doing like the one chip challenge, or a hot pepper challenge, or a gaming channel, or pretty much anything. I'm open to it all. But dip reviews. I did those just recently. I believe I did. Actually, I'll have to find that on Facebook. I did a dip food challenge, which is where you take some dip, sprinkle it into your food, and then you eat it without you're trying to eat it all without puking. Didn't work so well. I got about that much. I had about that much left, and then I just could not do it. Yeah, you don't need 1,000 subscribers to go live. I think what they're referring to is because I've done some looking into that myself too, and I think what that refers to is them starting to pay you. It's obviously they're not going to pay you because they're fucking stupid. Fuck YouTube. Hey YouTube, I know you're monitoring this. But no, yeah, you don't need to on mobile. Hang on. I got my phone right here, so let me see if I can help you out with that. Unlocking my phone. I'm using Wi-Fi, so I have to sign in. So just bear with me. But no, yeah, that you don't need 1,000 subs to go live. So whoever told you that is fucking lying to you. Blowing smoke up your fucking ass. And it might be different for everybody, depending on what kind of phone you use. Because I know if you use an iPhone, which I used to have an iPhone 8 Plus back when it first came out. So, oh shit, my thing's on vibrate. No. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna go into YouTube. Oh, there we go. But I use an Android now, just because. Okay, so there's